Lights up, Bronx Arts Middle. This is your principal, Mr. Gonzalez, bringing you your news for today, Thursday, September 19th, 2019. Scholars, middle school matters, and that is why at Bronx Arts Middle we have the middle school method. A reminder that the middle school method is artist process, followed by growth mindset, visual thinking strategies, artist palette, and of course what ties it all together, bass. Bronx Arts soaring scholars. And we've been spotlighting bass all week long because bass is the measure that we use to award our scholars for doing the right thing. Remember that with bass, you get awarded points each time you are following one of the principles of bass, and that is be your best always. Attend school each day, show respect, and succeed academically. With those points each month, we have incentives, and you can get those incentives with those base points. And I'm happy to announce that the first incentive, the first base incentive is going to be announced tomorrow at community meeting. So stay tuned for that. Now let's move on to the call board for your school announcements. We want to remind scholars that 8:10 is the beginning of school day. That means you are in your homeroom by 8:10. If you do not scan, that absence message goes home. So make sure you always scan at any time you come into the school. Before you go, scholars, we would like for you to put your chairs up on your desk to help that they can clean the floors properly. So every day before you go, that last class, put those chairs up. We have crosswalks, and guess what else we have? We have a crossing guard. Her name is Miss McCrae, and Miss McCrae is asking all scholars to walk to the crosswalk where the stripes are painted on the street so that she assists in the crossing back and forth to the bus stop. Once again, all scholars, you're required to do so. Miss McCrae, crossing guard at the crosswalk each and every day. A procedure that we'd like to remind scholars is that we have no bathroom passes during first period and advisory. The reason being, you had an opportunity to go to the bathroom freely the period right before. So teachers, no bathroom passes first period, no bathroom passes during advisory. If there is a legitimate emergency, notify the office by your phone, and someone from admin will come and escort the scholar. Otherwise, there should be no student movement in the hallways, first period, and advisory. Bronx Arts Middle reads. That's right, scholars. Each of you should be reading an independent book. And a good way to do that is by joining the book club. They're reading Ghost right now. Remember that there is a significant prize for that challenge that comes along with the book. See Mr. McCabe for details. We want to remind scholars that gum is not permitted at Bronx Arts Middle. And with all those reminders, I want to remind you, you'll never get smart without arts.